Hold on to your hats, folks. Our illustrious Vice President Kamala Harris is about to embark on a last-minute border visit on Friday. Now, isn't that convenient? After years of turning a blind eye to the crisis, she suddenly discovered Google Maps can locate the southern border. But don't be fooled, this reeks of desperation. A Hail Mary pass in the fourth quarter of a game they're losing badly. Get ready for a masterclass in political theatrics that would make Hollywood blush. Now, have you ever wondered how Chuck Norris maintains his strength and energy at 84? While our vice president struggles with a simple border visit? Well, Chuck's secret is a game changer, just like we need for our border crisis. He's stronger now than most people half his age, tackling challenges head on, something our administration could learn from. Imagine having the energy to secure our borders and the stamina to see it through. Chuck's method could revolutionize your health, just like we need to revolutionize our border policy. Discover his secret at chuckdefense.com/next. It's time to take control of your health and our nation's security. So let's take a look. Let's do a deep dive into Kamala's desperate effort here. The Harris campaign plans a U.S. southern border trip amid polling concerns. Wow. We're weeks away from the election, and she says, I'm going to go to the border now. I'm speechless. I am speechless. I mean, realistically, this is so transparent, what she's doing. She was the border czar. She was tasked with securing our border, and we have 20 million newcomers here now. Drew Hernandez, he posted that this is a clear indication that the Harris campaign is in bad shape just a month and a half out from an election. They will use this to have her lie to the American people about being concerned about the border. This will backfire big time. And it already is. It already is. Listen to what CNN had to say. Donald Trump posted this on his Truth Social account. CNN stunned, admits Kamala poll numbers are not good, and behind Biden's Trump is more popular than ever. Listen to this.
Quinnipiac, I would just say the spate of polls that came out yesterday. Quinnipiac, our CNN polling, the Gallup poll indicators right now. The nervous campaign this morning is the Harris campaign. They're not where they need to be with young voters. They're not where they need to be with voters of color, working class voters. They're not achieving the margins that they need that Joe Biden was getting in 2020. And Trump's base is immovable. And right now, his administration and him personally are more popular than they have ever been.
That's true.
I would just say this.
More popular than they've ever been. We're going to get to these clips here in a moment. I got it. This is the clip I actually wanted to play. This is the same guy. CNN Scott Jennings destroying Kamala on her phony election year border stunt. They play this on CNN. She's been chanting against mass deportation for years, but now, just before an election, she suddenly pretends to care about the border. Listen to this.
Going to fix that. I don't know if you all have seen the video. There's this amazing video of her from a couple of years ago out chanting, down with mass deportation. Doug was right behind her chanting along. I mean, her views on this are so obvious. Going to rallies and chanting, running on it in 2019, 2020. I mean, we know.
Deportation, up with education, down with 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 deportation, up with education. Down with deportation, up with education, down with deportation, up with education, down with deportation, up with education.
Wow, that goes on forever.
Vis-a-vis Donald Trump. We know where she is on immigration vis-a-vis Donald Trump. Going to the border is not going to change that. The American people are going to see him as tough on it, tougher than she will ever want to be on it. They don't trust Democrats on this issue because of the last 3.5 years, the day one executive orders, and then waiting until the shadow of an election to try to pay some lip service to it. It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. People are going to see right through it. just like they see through Kamala Harris. She did give a speech today at the Economic Club. While she was there, she wore this beautiful piece. Look at that on her neck. Look at that beautiful necklace. Turns out that that's $62,000 necklace. Tiffany Hardware Bold Graduated Link necklace. $62,000. This is the middle class girl. Kamala Harris says she's middle class, yet today wore a $62,000 Tiffany Hardware Bold Graduated Link necklace during her speech in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Oh, and then she said this.
We just need to move past the failed policies that we have proven don't work.
Yeah, we certainly do. Your policies, Kamala. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, this is great. Another word salad coming straight from Kamala.
Spirit. We need to guard that spirit. We have to guard that spirit. Let it always inspire us. Let it always be the source of our optimism, which is that spirit that is so uniquely American. And let that then inspire us by helping us to be inspired to solve the problems.
Let it inspire us to be inspired.
We face, including our small business owners. We need
it's a bunch of just buzzwords thrown out. Small business owners, right? She says that so the small business owner kind of listens. Oh, she cares about small business owners. She wants them to be inspired. inspired. Small business owner. That's how she works. It's called programming. Cat Turd posting this. New York Post front page. The mess they have left. Biden tries to spin world chaos and speech to UN. U.S. debt tops 100% of GDP, first time since World War II. Not looking good for her campaign. They're running out of ideas and trying to boost her. Senator Joe Manchin refusing to endorse Kamala Harris, citing her backing of killing the Senate filibuster to push through an abortion law. I mean, that's not a big shock, but he's still a prominent Democrat that's not going to endorse Kamala Harris. We got Pennsylvania as well. Pennsylvania has flipped, according to Polymarket, 51 to 49%. This is massive. Huge thanks to the grassroots warriors like Scott Pressler and Turning Point Action for making it happen. Also this, now, I mean, you may have not heard this yet, the Al Smith dinner. Maybe you have. Do you remember that it was the dinner where Trump and Hillary, they both went to this dinner, and they have it every election, and everyone kind of roasts everybody. It's really great. It's lighthearted. Kamala has said that she's not even going to go. I mean, she can't even face Trump at a dinner. How is she going to face world leaders? Now, this is Cardinal Dolan mocking Kamala Harris for skipping that dinner, stating it hasn't. No one has skipped it in 40 years. There's Trump and there's Hillary. I mean, you got the elite of the elite here. And of course, they're separated by a cardinal so that there's no punches thrown by Hillary.
We're disappointed. We were looking forward to giving the vice president an enthusiastic welcome. And we were confident that she would find this. She speaks very much about the high ideals and how it's good to get away from division and come together in unity and all. Well, that's what the Al Smith dinner is all about. We haven't given up yet. We're not used to this. We don't know how to handle it. This hasn't happened in 40 years since Walter Mondale turned down the invitation. And remember, he lost 49 out of 50 states. I don't want to say there's a direct connection there. But so we're not used to this, and we're not giving up. You know who's been a help to us, Lauren, is Senator Schumer and Governor Hochul. They both are working hard to see that they convince her to come.
So there's still a chance.
Yeah, and Senator Schumer said to me, he said, I don't think she made the decision. I think her schedulers are saying she can't make it. So we're not giving up. We hope she's there.
I mean, this could just be an attempt to get headlines. I'm not going to go, and then everyone speculates, and then they wait, and then last minute she shows up, and everyone's like, "Oh, look, she showed up!" And then the headlines all are printed again. It could be a way to grab 2 election cycles. Who knows? You heard him mention the Quinnipiac poll in that previous clip. Scott Jennings remarking, Trump is winning the Hispanic vote 52-44, according to a national Quinnipiac poll. This is huge development because the Democrats take the Hispanic vote for granted, just like they take the black vote for granted and the Jewish vote for granted and the gay vote for granted. But let's go back and let's just revisit that clip one more time in the proper context that we're presenting it.
The spate of polls that came out yesterday, Quinnipiac, our CNN polling, the Gallup poll indicators right now, the nervous campaign this morning is the Harris campaign. They're not where they need to be with young voters. They're not where they need to be with voters of color, working class voters. They're not achieving the margins that they need that Joe Biden was getting in 2020. And Trump's base is immovable. And right now, his administration and him personally are more popular than they have ever been. I would just say the spate of polls.
So, all I can tell you is that we need to move past the failed policies, my friends. We need to move past the failed policies that proven don't work.
We just need to move past the failed policies that we have proven don't work. We just need to move.
Priceless. So there you have it. Patriots, the border czar finally remembers she has a job to do just in time for the election. But here's what I want to know from you. Is this too little too late? Can Kamala Harris salvage her reputation with this 11th-hour border visit, or is this just another political stunt destined for the blooper reel? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, America, we don't just watch the news, we question it.